You just heard President Trump talk about his executive order aimed at making the Veterans Affairs Department more accountable. He is also holding Mexico and Canada more accountable for the trade deal with the U.S. that went into effect 23 years ago. Chief White House correspondent John Roberts starts us off tonight on the North Lawn. Good evening, John.
Good evening to you, Brett. First of all, in this executive order, one of the big themes of President Trump's campaign was talking about how he was going to try to improve the situation, the lot in life for many of America's veterans. So he believed that a lot of people, not necessarily the VA itself, but people inside the VA had been failing, and yet no one was being held accountable. So this executive order that he signed today, combined with one that he signed not too long ago, will go a long way toward holding people accountable, giving whistleblowers protection, so that if there are problems at the VA, whether it be managers and employees, those problems will finally be taken care of. Another big topic of discussion here at the White House today and going on for the next few weeks as well will be trade, beginning with the opening act of the program to renegotiate the North American Free Trade Agreement.
Well, I was going to terminate NAFTA as of 2 or 3 days from now.
In a meeting with Argentina's president, dominated by talks about trade, President Trump today laid out how his threat to terminate NAFTA prompted urgent pleas from the leaders of Canada and Mexico last night.
They called me and they said, rather than terminating NAFTA, could you please renegotiate? I like them very much. I respect their countries very much. The relationship is very special, and I said, I will hold on the termination. Let's see if we can make it a fair deal.
Totally renegotiate NAFTA, one of the worst trade deals ever made by mankind.
At every stop on the campaign trail, President Trump railed against NAFTA as bad for America and vowed if he was elected president, he would level the playing field. He said today he expects negotiations will be successful. But
if I'm unable to make a fair deal for the United States, meaning a fair deal for our workers and our companies, I will terminate NAFTA. But we're going to give renegotiation a good, strong shot.
The president also had his sights set on other trade issues. Just days after taking aim at foreign steel being dumped in the U.S. at bargain basement prices, the president today unloaded on foreign aluminum, signing an executive order to determine what impact cheap imports are having on America's national security. On Capitol Hill, Democrats had their sights set on the president's opening ideas on tax reform, firing their opening volley in what will surely be a protracted battle.
The scant handful of specifics overwhelmingly cut taxes for the richest, do little for the middle class and those trying to aspire to the middle class, and could explode the deficit. Are you ready for this? $5.5 trillion.
The plan is a non-starter for Senate Democrats. It's also going to be a non-starter with the American people.
In the daily briefing today, the White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer assured middle-class income earners that they would benefit from the president's plan.
Whether it's putting more money in their pocket or making sure that the economic growth leads to more jobs and greater manufacturing, that's the one interest that he's fighting for every day. So we'll do battle with whoever we have to achieve a greater outcome for Americans and American workers.
And the process is different this time around than it was with health care. Health care came out of the House. Instead, the tax reform plan is originating out of the White House. After the problems that the president had trying to get health care to a vote, the White House is indicating, Brett, it's driving the bus on this one.
John Roberts live on the North Lawn. John, thank you.